Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Rek, why in the world do you have two portals right next to each other? Well, that's because the gaming district is at a crossroads. This is the north line right here, and then this line goes to Tree and Toad's base. And this was kind of in a weird position, so I thought I'd make two portals, make it look a little bit better. I think it looks kind of cool. Let me know what you think, though. Anyways, if we go in said portal, we have the resurrected portal. As you can see here, this was actually one of the naturally generating structures. You can kind of tell from the iron bars, and I think it looks really cool. I think everybody should add crying obsidian to the corners of their portal. I mean, come on. Tell me it doesn't look good. But anyways, right in front of me, we have the minigame that I've been working very hard on, and the outside is actually completed. So I won't show it to you just yet because I have a pretty good time lapse coming right up. I'll be right here when you get back. Now do I realize just how quick time lapses go by. You know, I was thinking I had quite a bit of footage and look really cool, but once you hit that speed button to like times 40, yeah, things fly quick. But anyways, I think it looked kind of cool, had some nice music, and if we take a look inside, it's a lot darker, isn't it? And I have all these wooden things in place, and I will explain that in a sec, but let's take a look at it from the outside, up close. So as you can see, there's just like an assortment of wooden roofs and boxes. It's kind of really random, and I freestyled this completely, but I think it turned out really cool. You know, this is a kind of style that I really like to work with in Minecraft, just like a free reign, do whatever the heck you want, just start placing. I think that's sometimes the best way to do things. Enough rambling though, let me explain what's going on in here. So as you can see, I've placed down a couple platforms, and that is because every 2.5 blocks, we are going to be making another floor. Now, you might think this is a little bit small, but I want to jam in as many rooms and as many nooks and crannies as I can into this little mini game, and this should do the trick. So we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, just up to this point, and then we have this entire tower all the way up there to add layers and layers and layers and layers. So I'm super excited about this. I really like builds that involve a whole bunch of randomness, and we also have this bridge out here with this tower. We will get to this later, but not now. I was thinking maybe we'd put a sign that says like coming soon. This would be like the beta testing, and then the full version of the game would include the basement, because if you don't remember, we're going to add a basement down here, and this tower will probably go up pretty high as well. Oh, and if you don't remember, we also have a little balcony. I actually really like this thing. I think it's so cool. Now, I guess the only thing left to do is to fill in the floors, add some lights, because yes, we do need lights. I know we're in a mushroom biome, but you still gotta be able to see the things. We'll keep it a little bit dim, use that to our advantage to maybe hide some secrets. But I'm gonna build up a couple of these layers, and then I will be back. Oh, look at that. It's day. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm digging gravel, that's because I can insta-mine it, and there could be diamonds here. Sorry, just my strategy. My goodness, guys, have you ever seen somebody put so much effort into just getting a couple of torches? Because that's what we did. That's the only thing I got. I got a couple torches because I need to light up this place before we actually start work on it, because I really don't want it to be super dark. A little dark is fine, and yeah, that's kind of low. I might have to come up with some tricky way to hide or to hang the lanterns, because I do think the lanterns would be a better fit for this place. But now I think I'm going to throw in a couple of layers, get the general shape done, and then it should be looking pretty cool. So now that I have all of the platforms in place, or well, basically all of them, we can take a look. So the first couple are pretty standard. We have a nice railing here, a little secret, I'll show you guys that in a second. We have some trapdoors, more trapdoors, and this is where it starts to get a little bit crazy. Now, I put these fences here for a reason, and it lets the player know that there's something there, but they can't get to it. And the way you get to it is pretty sneaky. So, if you're in an echo, please turn away right now, come back in like 2 minutes. But anyways, the way that we do this, well, you might have noticed a window behind me. And then there's some ladders. And the cool thing about these ladders is they are a complete decoy. Okay, I want the echoes to be like, there's some ladders up there. Can I like sneak up there? Is there a way I can do that? And there is definitely not a way that you can do it. That is totally a red herring. On the outside, though, you might notice that there's a little roof piece, and that is actually how we get over. So let's see if I can do this. Nope. And see, I did that on purpose, obviously. If you fall down, there's a ladder right here where you can kind of get back up in position, but it's kind of tricky. Okay, there we go. So we're in this position, and then... I promise, guys, I did it the first time. Aha, there we go. So just like that, you have to make that parkour jump over here. You have to jump this gap, and then you'll notice that there's a door. And when you go through this door, you have a little platform. There's some ladders that go down, and bang, you're at that place. And we'll put a couple barrels here with some good items. And if you have a keen eye, you'll have noticed all of these trapdoors. Now I'm thinking I'll put the backside of a painting right here so it kind of blends in with the wood. But the way you get in, you actually have to do it in a certain order. If you pull this trapdoor, then this one, it actually won't work. You have to do this one, then this one. So you got to know your trapdoor techniques. You can actually crawl over here. I'll plug up this area. Actually, we'll just extend this way. And then once you get into this area, you're actually above where those ladders were. And there's like a little cupboard and a floor up here. And if you know how doors work, you can jump and use the little door technique. So we'll get through that way. And we can come up through here. There's a couple doors. Yeah, lots of doors. This one, I have a plan for that one. Don't you worry. And then we can maneuver our way all the way up here. It's a little bit tricky. But once we get to the top, this is a really cool view. I kind of like it. And you can actually get on top of this thing. Do y'all know how? It's a little tricky. If you have a very observant eye, you'll notice that there are some trapdoors. You can kind of open. You can crouch down. There's another one here, but then you're kind of stuck. However, on one side, there's a couple more trapdoors, as you can see. So we flick these in a very, very specific order. Okay, actually, it might not be possible. Hold on. Okay, after a lot of finagling, I think I have it worked out. You see, the sun's even setting. That's how long it took me. But if we flip this trapdoor, it actually goes down. All the other ones flip up. We can move our way down here. We flip this one. Oh, that should be up to kind of blend in. Then we should be able to, like, kind of jump to here. Yeah, there we go. We got to flip this up so we can jump. And then we're going to jump and flip this trapdoor. So just like that. Jump again. Jump again. And we're on top. And that, my friends, is how you get to the very top of the tower. Oh, and one of the cool things that I wanted to show you guys, well, I guess it's not super cool, but if you notice, we have a couple item frames right here, and I'm going to turn this into like a globe of sorts, and hopefully none of the echoes will think anything otherwise. But if we go up this floor, there are a couple trapdoors right here, and you can go down said trapdoors and get over on the other side of the balcony. You can use this trapdoor, squeeze yourself in here, and I'm going to put it like a chest or something right there. So I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of tricks and things like that. We're going to also do a whole bunch of false walls. Like, for example, we might add one just right there, kind of like that. Put a painting right here. And there's a tiny little room, and hopefully nobody will notice. There's a couple good spots for that. Like, oh yeah, especially right here. This just happens to be how the building's shaped out, and this is literally the perfect place to like put a painting or trapdoor or something to that extent. Let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions. This is something that I'm definitely going to take advantage of. That's like a mini attic. So I'm super excited to fill this in with a whole bunch of barrels, chests, and all the sorts of things. So yeah, I'm super excited with how this building is turning out. We've made some really good progress this episode, added lots of parkour, some secrets, and if this video earned a like, it would really mean a lot if you guys hit that button. It always helps out the channel. But that is it for the episode, so I'll see you later. Bye guys.